Oh, good afternoon and a very warm welcome indeed. Exciting message this, make no mistake about it. It's Peter with you, Peter Sandwich. This is my Peter's Racing Tips. And of course, this is my one and only YouTube channel with 6,000 subscribers. 6,000 subscribers, over 1,000 winners and over 1 million views. Not so bad, is it? And I can tell you, it's going to get better and better and better. Well, I've got some big news for you concerning racing on Wednesday. 3 horses are coming from the meeting at Rippon. Also, I've got 2 more, one at Nottingham and one at Kempton. They're all big prices. I'm going to put them in singles, doubles and trebles in your multiple bets, just as I did yesterday when I struck 4 out of the horses placed from the 5 bets, including Mariner last night back from 14 to 1 into 11 to 1. Bit unlucky not to win there. Got boxed in and balked with about a furlong, 2 furlongs to run, but still got the place, money Mariner each way, along with Rebel Empress, I beg your pardon, 7 to 1 into 3s, another big each way bet. Bizarre Dream, another each way there over in Ireland at Gowran Park, and Prefer the Sister, which also placed as well at Brighton. So 4 out of the 5 horses I tipped you yesterday, all collected. Now on Saturday, I gave 2 very big winners, which paid out about 25 to 1 double. Both ran at Lingfield, both did the business. But that paired nothing. They were APPIER, and just looking at Crib Shooter, APPIER and YANTARNI, both at Lingfield on Saturday night. But they paled into significance to a horse I gave you last Thursday on the 30th of May, which ran at Rippon, and it is Rippon tomorrow. That was a horse called TITIAN, which won at 11 to 1. I gave you that as a real banker bet. I said on the video, you can watch it again, I thought it would win. It did win 11 to 1, and it came from a guy who's given me these horses for Rippon tomorrow. So these 3 horses at Rippon all come from the same source as TITIAN. And there was 2,000 people called the video line last Thursday, and these are running tomorrow on Wednesday. So I'll give you these horses first, and then I'll give you the one at Nottingham and the one at Kempton Park. All right, so I'm going to give you all these 3 now. I'm just going to turn this page over as a speech and try and get them in race timed order. I think that might be a preferential way to go. Let's go to the 7:25 at Rippon then. Now remember, this is for racing on Wednesday. If you're new to my channel, and there's over 100 new subscribers in the last week, I've had over 1,000 winners since I've been on my line, 1,000 winners on this channel, and I've had over 1 million views, So pretty much says it all, doesn't it? And I aim to get a lot more views, but a lot more winners than that, that's for sure. As I say, on Saturday night, I banged home a quick double header with a 25 to 1 win double. But the places each way, what I keep picking, are really mounting up, and they pay over 50% of my horses win or place. Over 50% of my horses are winning or placing. And when they win, they generally win at big prices. Like I say, TITIAN was 11 to 1 last Thursday. It come from this Rippon man, and this Rippon man's given me these 3 for tomorrow, and I'm going to go with them. Then I'll give you 2 of my own at Nottingham and Kempton. But go to Rippon for 11 horse race, the 7:25, and the horse I like here is number 1, To Bet So, trained by Declan Carroll and ridden by Jason Hart. Now this horse, I'm told, is a winner waiting to happen. No doubt about it. It's running off a mark of 71 in a 0 to 70 handicap. And the message I've got, it's coming down from a 0 to 75 and looks like it's definitely building up to a win, and looks like it's going to get it tomorrow. That's what I'm told, and that's what I'm relaying to you. It's a relay from the Rippon man who gave you 11 to 1 winner last week on Thursday. Number 1, To Bet So, ridden by Jason Hart and trained by Declan Carroll, dropping in the weights, ready to strike, and it's the first bet of the day on my channel for Wednesday's racing. Very strong bet indeed there, but each way looks like being 5 to 1, 11 to 2, something like that. Looks like another banker each way bet, that's for sure. Number 1, To Bet So, half the price that will be of TITIAN, who won last week, but I think it'll probably do the same, and that is win. Now then, go to the 7:55 at Rippon, and the TITIAN man, the same guy, same track, should have the same result, that's what I'm told. Number 2, it's called Abate, trained by Adrian Nichols, ridden by Nia Nichols. Number 2, Abate, that's the one to be on. I can't tell you everything I know about this horse. What I can tell you, the pace is going to be very, very strong indeed. It's going to suit this horse down to the ground and will take the world a beating. The message I've got could not be stronger for this one. It should be an each way backable price. The horses haven't been priced up yet by the tissue, but the book is a little bit slow off the ground. But it should be 5 to 1, 6 to 1. Each way to your money. Number 2, it's called a bait, and don't miss it whatever you do. I'm told at York last time out, it ran an absolute stormer off a mark of 84. It's off 83 on Wednesday, and it runs off a much easier race. I was at 0 to 105 handicap at York. It was on the 15th of May, and coming down in grade, coming down in the weights, looks all over a winner. And my TITIAN man, the guy at Rippon, very rarely wrong when he's this confident, and I can tell you it's a maximum strength back. Number 2, a bait. Put it in your singles, doubles and treble with this other horse I'm going to give you at Rippon in just one moment. But don't miss a bait. Looks all over a winner, got all in its favour and should do the trick. Strong pace is going to suit it as well. And there we go. Don't look any further, in my opinion, than number 2, a bait in the 7.55 at Rippon. One of the strongest bets of the year, that, from what I've gathered from the TITIAN man. And he generally knows, then just put it down and pick it up and go and draw. Pretty confident. 9 o'clock at Rippon. It's final bet of the day. It's the final bet at Rippon. It's not the final bet of the day for me because I've got my Kempton and Nottingham bets to give you. What I would say is put these Rippon bets in a Trixie or a round robin each way. And on the other 2 bets, put them in singles each way. Of course, they're all big prices. But maybe put them all together in a Lucky 31 or, Super Yankee or something of that nature. Be disappointed if we don't get 2 of these or maybe more up. If you've got 2 up, be nice. 3 would be lovely. 4, well, fantastic. Number 9, it's called Howard's Choice. Howard's Choice, trained by Gemma Tutti, ridden by Connor Beasley. Got no form to write about, something like 7 zeros next to its name, but it is well handicapped off a mark of 56 and sure to go close. The message I've got from the man north of the border there, or north of in Yorkshire, is very, very powerful indeed, and very rarely wrong, as I say. And I'm all over it like a rash as well. Number 9, it's called Howard's Choice. Goes over the mile track in the 9 o'clock at Rippon, 0 to 65. It's actually going up in grade, this one. And not very often I tip horses which are going up in grade. But it's been dead unlucky the last couple of times it's ran. And previously it ran in a 0 to 75 and a 0 to 95 on the all-weather. So I don't think the grade of 0 to 65 is going to be a problem. And I do think this horse is a winner waiting to happen. And the message I've got, it's very, very fancy. Number 9, it's called Howard's Choice, and it goes in the 9 o'clock at Rippon. It's the 3rd bet of the day, no conferring. They are the 3 Yorkshire bets at Rippon, a bait, to bet so, and Howard's Choice. Okay, move swiftly on for these 2 other horses I've got, and in the 357 at Nottingham, this horse is trained by a guy I've got a lot of time for. He's very, very sharp, sharp stable indeed. Stuart Williams, his name is, ridden by Richard Kingscott. The horse is called Rhythmic Intent. This horse is a winner waiting to happen as well. Runs off a mark of 80, coming down in the weights, and is really, really well in this very low grade, and has to be considered a very dangerous horse. And I think it's going to take a lot of beating, and I think it'll win. Number 3, Rhythmic Intent. I'm going each way. It should be 8 to 1, 9 to 1, 8 to 1, 9 to 1, maybe 10s. Number 3, Rhythmic Intent, each way, 357 for Stuart Williams. Great trainer, very shrewd manoeuvrer. And I think this horse has certainly got winner written all over it. Pencil that down. Winner written all over it there. Stamp of approval that's got. Number 3, Rhythmic Intent. Which leaves 1 more to give you. And it runs at Kempton Park. And it's on a horse which again looks all over a winner. And it wouldn't surprise me if we got the lot up here. Anything could happen, can't it? When you go in for 5 horses, sometimes you think, well, you'll never get all 5. You never know. And tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever you call in, it does look very, very nice indeed. I have to say, these horses look very, very nice indeed. And I wouldn't be surprised if we had a massive touch. And I'm going to be having a big chunk on these, I can tell you. I'll be going in head first. Don't you worry about that. I'll be giving it the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the final bet now. So I'll give you this bet now, and then I'll be back to you at 6 o'clock tomorrow. That's on Wednesday for Thursday's action. So you've got the 3 from Rippon, a bait to bet so, and Howard's Choice, all very fancied from the same guy who gave you TITIAN last Thursday. And I can tell you also that these other 2, Rhythmic Intent I've gave you, and this one now, number 6, Stockpile in the 505 at Kempton, trained by William Moore and Chris Grassick, a real good couple trainers there, all joined up and having a great season. He's going to take the world a beating. Runs off a winning mark, in my opinion, of 73, and really does look well in. It's come down in the weights from a 0 to 85, and it looks absolutely cock on. It really does. Not sure what the price is going to be. 11 runners go to post. Should be 5 to 1, 6 to 1, and that'll do me and that'll do you. Number 6, Stockpile, is the one I like there. I'm just going to check if there's anything else to give you. Just press them buttons there. No, that's it. Stockpile, 505 at Kempton Park. Don't miss that. Rhythmic Intent in the 357 at Nottingham. Very strong indeed. That's at Colic Park, Nottingham. And the 3 at Rippon, I've told you once or twice already, but a bait to bet so and Howard's Choice are my very strong fancied, along with the guy who gave you the TITIAN last week at 11 to 1. We're backing plenty of horses which are taking to the payout. Over 50% of horses I'm tipping you are taking you to the payout counter, and plenty of them are going to win. I can tell you, you've already had that one last week at 11 to 1. You already had a 25 to 1 double at Linkfield, 4 to 1 and 5 to 1 on Saturday night. And now it's a question of, are we going to cane them big time? After 4 places from 5 bets last night, I fancy a chance to do big time on Wednesday with these 5 horses. And I wish you the best of luck. I'll see you at 6 tomorrow. Bye for now.